Hi, this is Susan Clark with Carmel Realty Company. Welcome to episode 23 of Meet Our Local Business Owners and Experts. Today I'll be chatting with Victoria Carr, who is the owner of Victorius, a clothing boutique in downtown Pacific Grove. Victoria, welcome. I'm so happy to be able to meet with you today and see your wonderful store.
Thank you, Susan. It's an honor. I appreciate this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm always curious about how people begin their business. So how did you first get into the clothing business, Victoria?
Well, I had a part-time job at the establishment that is now my store. The store was not doing well, and I decided to purchase it and see what I could do. And that's how I started. I had no experience. I had a love for clothing, a love for accessories, and a desire to do something that would be really exciting and personal.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. I know we're happy that you did, but how do you start something when you're brand new and you don't really know? Like, for instance, how do you fill the store? Where do you get your inventory?
I had no training, so I did know about the fashion marts in San Francisco. There's really huge fashion expos in Vegas, which are a little bit too big for me. So I stick to the San Francisco sites. They're a little smaller, more intimate. And I just went there for the first time. I met with the vendors that the original store had already carried lines, and so I met with those vendors. I saw things that I loved when I was there. I got excited about them. I probably overpurchased, but it was a great opportunity to really try to find things that I thought ladies would really appreciate. And my store has just grown and blossomed because of the regular customers. The customer base was already there.
From when it was Bebo.
That's correct. The customer base was already there.
So all you had to do is prove yourself and
I had to bring them back.
That.
I had to bring them back because they had stopped coming.
Yeah. Well, how would you describe your clothes?
I think I have a very eclectic store. I liked the idea of having something for everyone. That was possibly a little idealistic, because you can't have something for everyone.
Right.
But I like the idea, and that's where I started from.
Okay.
And so I've refined my buying a little bit. I'm not quite as enthusiastic to buy every single thing I like. But I also listen to my customers. My customers come in, and I've learned what they like.
And do they ask for specific things or types of things?
Absolutely. They send me off to go to market, find this. Can you find this type of dress? Can you look for this type of jacket?
Oh, that's great.
And so I am looking for them.
And other than clothes, I see you have a lot of accessories, hats, jewelry, and so you have all of the accessories to complement the clothes also.
Getting dressed is an experiment every morning.
Yes,
accessorize.
I can attest to that.
Accessorizing is everything to me, because you can have a sweater and a pair of jeans, and then you add the necklace, the earrings, the bracelet, the scarf, the hat, and all of a sudden you are transformed.
That's
and
right.
I love that. It's so much fun.
And how would you describe your clientele? Are they mostly local people, and kind of what age groups come here?
I am predominantly visited by locals. I have many of my customers have second homes here in the area. Lots of locals that live here permanently, and my clientele generally is over 50. For the most part, over 50. And I do get younger people in. I certainly have things for younger people: jewelry, jeans. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can wear them. But my customer base is a little bit older, a little bit more refined, and now, after COVID, a little bit more casual.
Yes, I think we all became a lot more casual during COVID, and so many people worked at home and they didn't have to show up
That's right.
at an office. So, but I do find people are kind of coming back to wanting to be more put together, I think. You can only
I'm
wear
looking forward to that.
leggings and a top for so long,
Yes.
and it gets pretty boring.
Yes, it does. And I found that to be true. You know, the leggings I'm not selling as much anymore. The jeans I'm not selling quite as much as I used to. Prior to COVID, I hardly ever sold jeans, hardly ever. And now every day we're selling jeans.
Okay.
So
And what
that
about
slightly is
dresses? Do you
changing.
sell a lot of dresses and skirts, or more
I sell
casual slacks? and
Summer
things?
dresses sell better.
Okay.
I have more formal dresses, but I'm not a formal dress shop. I do have some lovely dresses. Ladies come in all the time for wedding. They're going to a wedding.
Okay.
So I do have to carry, more fancier clothes, a little dressier outfits. But generally, I try to stay to the cocktail type of dress, not the wedding attendants or the
dressy-
bridesmaid, because there's a shop in town that provides those
Sure.
things.
Right. And I understand you're also an artist. How do you bring your artistic eye to your store?
I would say the window displays are little paintings. I mean, I've described them as paintings ever since I opened. And I've had customers come in and they say, we walk by your window every day. We just love looking at your windows.
And that's what attracts people to come in.
That's
So
fun.
that is really important, because
I love it.
if it doesn't represent what you have in the store and help people want to come in,
They get an idea what's inside. I try to
Yes.
have everything displayed in the window to draw them in, whether it's the jewelry, the accessories, the jackets, the scarves. I mean, you have to draw people in.
Absolutely.
So it's an enticement.
Yes, enticement is the word we're looking for here. And where are you located in Pacific Grove?
I'm located at 211 Forest Avenue in Pacific Grove, right across from the Grove Market. And most of our locals shop there. And so that's how they find me. That's the landmark, Grove Market. I'm
Right.
across the street.
Exactly. Well, a lot of people go there, and you're in a great location right in downtown PG, where a lot of people are walking around.
Yeah, I like the location. It's it's a very fun shop. We are not really a tourist town necessarily. We don't have a lot of tourist traffic, but the summer months bring more tourism. So we do have
Right.
picks up in the summertime. But honestly, the fall is our best season. It's the busiest time in the fall.
Well, I think in the fall people have a tendency to buy different clothes. It's getting cooler. You're thinking, summertime.
Gifts.
You're wearing
Starting to think about holiday
sure.
parties, family gatherings. It's very fun. I try to encourage gift giving. Is such a unique way to express, fashion.
Absolutely.
Because you might open somebody's eyes to something they would never consider, whether it's a really fancy necklace or a handmade vintage kimono scarf. Something really special. Gift giving is one of my favorite parts of my business. Ladies come
So
in.
people come in and say, I'm looking for a gift
Yep,
for
exactly.
my best friend who's having a birthday coming up.
Exactly.
And then you
I
draw
love
out
that.
of them what the person is like. And
Yeah, and to see if they'd be willing to take a chance on something outside their comfort zone, because sometimes you just need a little encouragement and just try this on, and then voila, they're
yes.
like, this,
Well,
I
we're
like
all creatures of habit, and sometimes that doesn't bring a lot of variety into our wardrobe.
it. Yeah, it's true, and we're afraid. We're afraid to step out,
Exactly.
and fashion is a great way to step out.
And I understand you're on social media, so if people want to get an idea of what you have in your store, can you tell us?
I have an
where you-
Instagram account.
Okay.
It's at Victorius PG. I do have a Facebook page. Ideally, you contact the store directly by telephone. And I do have a website that I'm working on. It needs some refinement, but you can contact the store through the website. You can do
Okay.
that.
Great. And last question, how did you get or come up with the wonderful name of your store?
That's funny. It was hard to name the store. I couldn't keep the original name. It was very precious to the original family that owned the shop.
Okay.
I go by the name Tori, so I wanted my name to be in there somewhere. So, and to start my own boutique, having no experience, I felt like I had to put out there that I was going to be Victorious. But the us of the unique community feel that my store has, I feel like I'm a community store. That's where the us comes from. So even though people often think I misspelled the name Victorious,
right.
I didn't. It was actually thought out, but maybe it gives the wrong impression that I don't know how to spell.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
And I like the tree. You know, we're in a forest. You know, this area is famous for its trees, and I've always loved trees and the way that we can branch out as a community, and we help one another. So the name means a lot to me, and I guess sometimes I have to explain it a little bit.
Well, now everybody knows. Well, Victoria, thank you so much for meeting me. It's been delightful talking with you, and I invite all of my listeners to come and stop by the store or look on Victoria's social media if you need more enticement. And it's a great place and easy to get to, and she obviously is a very helpful person that can help people that need some guidance. And if any of you need some real estate help also, other than buying clothes, I'm here for you. I'd love to chat with you about your dreams and goals and desires. Just give me a call. This is Susan Clark with Carmel Realty Company. Bye for now.
Thank you.